I'm not done. Let me cook. Let me cook.
Like, I used to be with this girl, right? And she put me. No, I swear to God.
That's true. I'm gonna come up to him like.
That's the one that you was DJing.
That's kind of fucking cheeks, bro.
No pleasure, man.
Peace.
What's good, everybody? I'm here with.
My name is Matthias Garza III.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. And we are here in a different setting, everybody. I know the production quality is a little down, but it's okay. That's what the point of this channel is, right? Showing you can have a camera and you can be anywhere and we're still rocking. So how you doing, brother? You chilling?
Hey, I'm doing good, bro. Honestly, didn't get much sleep last night, but we gotta keep at it.
I feel you. So where we at right now, bro? Talk to me.
All right, so we are in the KCSS studios, 91.9 FM on Stanislaus State campus.
I like that.
I am a station manager here at the radio station. I'm also a DJ here at the radio station. I go by DJ Swank E.
DJ Swanky.
I got my little setup right here, you know, just trying to keep it real. This is the money maker, like I said earlier. So.
DJ Swank Lee. I like that. Let's start off there, bro. What's DJ Swank Lee? Where'd you come up with that, bro?
So Swank has kind of been my nickname like all of high school. It started in like 2015. I just started calling myself that, and then other people just
Swank
picked it up. Yeah, Swank. So
DJ Swank. I like
that.
So
like I said earlier, I wanted to just be DJ Swank.
Yeah.
But somebody already has that. I think somewhere in like Maryland or something, they LLC'd it. So I was like, man, what am I gonna have my DJ name as?
Yeah.
So another one of like my nicknames was just Swank E.
Swank
like
E.
you just add a little Y to it. So I was like, man, I'm gonna just do that, but I'm gonna change it up a little bit. So I go by DJ Swank E, but I don't spell it like Swank and then just add a Y. I spell it Swank_E, just to make it a little different, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
that's dope. So like, I seen you started off DJing when. So I'm assuming you go to school here, obviously. Well, when did you start this, like getting in the studio and stuff like that in the station?
Last semester was actually my last semester as a student. I graduated fall 2022.
Oh shit, nice, bro.
And appreciate that. And I got introduced to this because it's actually a class that they offer.
Okay.
And in the class, you get to know all the behind the scenes of being on the radio station, all the audio work, even some video work. Mm-hmm. And
was this what you originally went to school for, or like what's your major? What was your major?
So I'm a communication studies major. So yeah, this falls under like the communication studies umbrella. And you know, I just really liked what I was doing. I had my own radio show last semester. Every Thursday night, I was playing hip hop and R&B.
Nice.
And my boss, who was my professor at the time, he came to me towards the end of the semester and he said, "There's a position opening up." And basically, he said, "We would just love to have you in here. Keep doing what you're doing. And just helping out other students as they come along." And that's what happened, bro. So
how did you manage to land your own radio show? Because I feel like they're not just handing that out to anybody. Like, so
that's kind of the thing. They kind of are. It's kind of it's a requirement in the class that you at least be on the radio a handful of times.
Okay.
But me, I just really enjoyed doing what I was doing.
Yeah.
So I just kind of took over, and then it was a weekly thing. Even when I didn't have to do it, I would still come in here.
Yeah. Were you like asking for like radio time, or was it like
it was kind of
just like no one be using it?
It was kind of just like an unspoken thing, bro. Like my professor.
This is Matthias. This is time.
Yeah, my professor at the time, he just told me like, look, you're doing good. Keep doing what you're doing. I don't got to tell you nothing. You already.
Yeah.
So I just kept going, and it also it didn't introduce me to being an actual DJ. That kind of just came along with it. That's another story we can get into.
All right. So let's break this down. So like you started with communications, right? And this falls under that. So what was like let's scratch this, like DJing and stuff like this in the radio show. What was the end goal of like the communications? Like what did you want to run with that?
So originally, cause you know college, bro, everybody starts off with their major.
Yeah.
Me, I changed my major like 3-4 times. I originally majored in photography out of high school because that's what I used to do. But I was like, man, this ain't for me. So then I went to like kinesiology, but then I realized like I don't even like science, so I can't do that. And then I went to sorry about that. And then I went to business. And business, it's an amazing major.
Yeah.
Like I would recommend if people are truly passionate about that, get into it. But me, that's just
that's kind of. But like you said, like if you're passionate about it, because that's kind of boring, bro. Like in the grand scheme of things, like business, I don't know, but like I would assume it'd be kind of boring.
Yeah,
you know?
And see, of course, business and marketing, financials is always good to know. But like you said, I wasn't passionate about it, and it wasn't until I want to say like my second semester, my sophomore year, I took a public speaking class, which goes under the communication studies. It's where you just get in front of the class, do a speech.
Yeah.
And honestly, I fell in love with that, bro. And I would say it more so had to do with my professor. She was an amazing professor. Shout out to Angelina.
So it really resonated with you.
It just, I felt it was the best way for me to truly express myself.
Okay.
Which also leads into this, but I'll get into that.
Yeah.
And yeah, through that, I was like, you know what? Let me check out communication studies. And then I kept doing public speaking. And then you take classes like audio classes. I took a radio class.
Okay.
And so just communication studies, it started out for me wanting to be a sports broadcaster.
Okay.
But I was like, bro, I watch sports. I love football. I love basketball. I watch NFL, NBA a lot. Yeah. But I was like,
are you like a fanatic though? Like a
that's
Stephen
what I'm
A.
saying.
Smith
I was
type
like,
shit?
this ain't really what I want to do. Like I could do it.
Yeah.
But ultimately, what I've always known I wanted to do is be involved in music.
Okay.
Growing up, I was big on R&B, and I got to shout out my 3 older sisters. I'm the only boy, and the youngest.
Yep. Shout out to
And
fam.
growing up, my older sisters, bro, I just have these memories of I'm getting ready for like 5th grade.
Yeah.
And I hear T-Pain playing in my sister's room. I hear Chris Brown, Usher, like.
Yeah.
And that's just what I grew up on, R&B. So that's what I'm really passionate about. And it's always been a dream of mine to be involved in music, but I just didn't know how, because I'm like, I'm not a singer, I'm not a dancer.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. So like, you always wanted to be involved in music, but like, you never really seen yourself like in front of the mic, like singing, rapping type shit.
I mean,
like,
maybe one day.
Maybe.
I'm always open to new opportunities.
Okay.
But
if you could though, would you be a rapper or a singer?
I'd be a singer, bro. 100%.
You got the pipes, bro?
Maybe not to other people, but to myself when I'm in my car, I'd be going crazy.
And it's not that bad.
But so it wasn't until last year, right? 2021, 2022, I was going to a lot of concerts, and I went to a few festivals. And, I would see that before the performers go up there and do their thing, all these artists, there was always a DJ. Yeah. The DJ would start the show playing music, trying to get the vibe right. You know? And I would see that, I would be like, man, I feel like I could do that. Yeah. Like, I had that thought. And January 2022, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do some research into this. Okay. I didn't have a DJ controller. All I have is my laptop at this time. And I look up, I found there's this free DJ software that you don't need a controller. You don't need any fancy equipment. You just need your laptop and you can mix on there. So I started mixing, just, layering over songs, seeing what songs transition into each other, just what songs flow good together. And that kind of introduced me to it. And it wasn't until August 2022, which is my birth month, that I went to a party. This was in Los Banos. We're from Los Banos, small town. Yeah, shout out. There was a party. My boy Lexus, he has this whole venue in his backyard, and we went.
That's the one that you was DJing that.
So this is prior to that. So this is a little bit of a story. So
take me
early
back.
August, I want to say it was like August 8th or something. They were throwing this party in his backyard, the venue, and it's like a popular venue that there's a lot of parties that go down. I don't know who the party was for, but he invited us. He was like, "Yo, come to this party," and we were there, like we were bumping. There wasn't that many people. It wasn't nothing crazy.
Cool though.
Towards the end of the night though, I want to say it's like midnight. People aren't really vibing. Like there's a DJ there, but he's already packing his stuff up and leaving. And he comes to me, my boy. He's like, "Look, I need somebody to hop on aux." Like he's telling all of us like who can hop on aux. Yeah, bro. I got my phone. I plugged in and I just started playing. I was bumping, bro. I was bumping. Yeah. And people started dancing. They had a mic and everything. I got on the mic. I was talking, and that was kind of the confirmation to myself that I could do this for real. That was just me playing through my phone, but I know if I really put my mind to it, I can do it. So fast forward, week later, he calls me. He's like, "Look, I'm having another party. August 27th was the day of the party." He literally told me, "I want you to DJ." But at this time, I didn't have any equipment. Like
I just aux, bro. Like,
so I was like, man, I don't want to just play music through aux the whole time. So I literally, like, a couple hours later, I did some research and I ended up buying my first DJ controller. I didn't put down no crazy money. It was like $300-$400. Yeah. And I ordered it. I didn't know how to do any of this, bro. Yeah. And this was like 3 weeks before the party.
Oh shit.
So my DJ controller got here, and for those 3 weeks, bro, I was just
grinding, mixing.
My controller and my laptop in my bedroom, figuring out how to do it. And honestly, even when I did that party, which was 3 weeks later, it wasn't perfect. I had a few slip ups.
It was your first time though. I mean, bro, in the grand scheme.
Like, that was really the confirmation that I could do this for real.
Was it that one that we have right here? This is your first one.
This is the baby right here.
That's the baby. Maker. I like that. What is it? It says Pioneer on it.
It's a Pioneer DDJ 400. It's a very pretty much entry level DJ controller.
Okay. Like walk me through like the whole like mixing DJ thing.
It's honestly like a rabbit hole, bro. There's so much equipment.
Yeah.
But for me, you know, I didn't want to go out and spend thousands of dollars for something that I'm barely starting off.
100%.
And the best way to do it, the most budget friendly for anybody who's thinking about maybe interested in being a DJ, even if it's just you in your bedroom for them, is getting a DJ controller. And this one is honestly hard to find right now. Like it's out of stock, I think, like everywhere. It's called the DDJ 400. I was able to get my hands on it at a good time before it like they stopped producing them. Oh,
they stopped producing them?
Yeah, because and like I said, there's a whole bunch of brands, Pioneer, Tractor, even like Serato makes their own DJ controllers. But Pioneer has always been considered the best. It's like what clubs use, their equipment. I was going on Reddit. I was on Google all the time seeing like, what could I get for a decent price that's going to get the job done that I could DJ in my bedroom with and DJ a party, a house party if I need to. And this is the perfect setup. So
that's dope. So you're making mixes in your room as well, right?
Oh yeah, bro. So it started off, I have the program on my laptop. I was just practicing.
What's that program called?
So that is called, there's a few DJ programs that you could use. This one is matched up with Rekordbox. Rekordbox is usually known as the one that clubs use.
It's more like a professional type one.
There's also Serato. I've never really used Serato. Other DJs or other people who are involved in it know that Serato is kind of like, it's the easier one to use, but this one came with Rekordbox for free. Usually you have to pay for these programs. So that was the benefit of getting this controller. It came with the program, came with everything I needed. I just had to get my music. And now I'm all for it, bro. So
was it really easy for you to transition from a radio show to a DJing? Because I feel like those are two different things. Like you're DJing to a live crowd, right? But then you're on a radio station. Like how do they differ? Like,
so the good thing is the timing was almost perfect. Because these two things happened around the same couple weeks. I started my last semester like August 27th or like not 27th, like 29th or something. Whatever that past Monday was. Prior, like after that party, it was like a couple days. So I had already started DJing. And then I was taking this class, and I knew that I was gonna be on the radio somewhat, but I didn't know I was gonna be in control of my own show, be on the mic, be able to play whatever music I want. So like I said, they timed it up perfectly. I was barely starting to truly find myself with the DJing. Like I would call myself DJ Swanky. I wasn't too comfortable with it. I was like, man, that sounds kind of whack. I don't even like that name. But then I would go on the radio show and I would be like, yo, it's DJ Swanky. You're tuned in to my hip hop and R&B show every Thursday night, 6 to 8 p.m.
That's dope.
Hip hop and R&B. And I just got comfortable with it, bro. And like anybody, I would say you could probably say the same thing. Once you just get on the mic, start talking, start shooting with your camera, it just becomes so much easier over time, and you just get comfortable with.
And honestly, too, I feel like not everyone built for this, bro. Like honestly, like from what like the people that I know that are in front of mics, like artists and stuff like that, like. But I know hella people that are cool, right? Like they're chill as fuck, they're funny people, and then like once you hop on like when you put a camera in front of their face, they're like, you know what I mean? So like that's interesting that like it took you a while. So when you first started, you said you weren't really that comfortable, or it was like something like fuck.
Yeah, I honestly, even when I did my first party, I didn't talk on the mic that much because I was just like, man, I'm gonna just let the music do all the talking. I don't want to like introduce myself too much.
Because there's sometimes at clubs that like that like the DJ is like talking too much.
They
like
be going
talk
crazy.
to him. Like, shut up, fool, let this shit play.
And so after doing the radio show, I did it. There's like 15, 16 weeks in a semester. I did it, I want to say like 12 weeks out of those 15 to 16 weeks. And so I was able to find my voice. I got comfortable hearing my own voice like we are right now. I got comfortable listening back to the recordings, saying like, okay, that's how I sound while I'm doing this. And so, and then from there, you know, after that first party I did a car show. I did a school event that was kind of like a carnival.
Oh shit.
And then I DJ every Wednesday here on campus. So I was just able to find my own voice, bro. It's just,
Yeah, let's walk through those. You said you did a car show and you did a school event.
I want to say towards the end of September, I did a car show. I was
in LB or in Turlock?
No, it was in Turlock. It was like in it was like a partnership with the campus and everything.
Okay.
The car show. And I actually DJ'd back to back. I had another DJ there, and we were going back to back. I was doing my mixes, and then he would turn on his mix and start doing it. So that was a cool experience.
Oh, that sounds dope, bro.
And then like a month later, October, I did a school event here. It's called Warrior Expo, and it was like a big thing. They had a live band. It was like a bunch of carnival rides, carnival games and stuff.
That's dope.
And so with the band, like, because I've done that a few times where it's a live performer, and then I'm the DJ.
Yeah, in the back.
So we just go back and forth. The band would play for like 20, 30 minutes, and then I would DJ for 20, 30 minutes. So yeah, those are always fun to do.
What's the DJ scene like? Have you started making like connection with other artists, other DJs, like?
So to be honest, when it comes to our hometown, Los Banos, I have not met another DJ from Los Banos.
I've never met another DJ either.
I'm sure there probably are. So if there's any other DJs out there who want to get in contact with me, let's
DJ
make it work.
Swanky.
We can help each other out. When it comes to Turlock, I have met a couple DJs here on campus.
Okay.
That we made some connections. They have they have like the professional equipment.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, maybe you could use this, and then you could teach me how to do this. So honestly,
networking,
making connections, bro, is the key to just.
It is to anything. I feel like.
Yeah, like you said, it takes a team, bro, honestly.
For the viewers at home, I know on my end, my camera angle is going to look a little choppy. It's okay. Like I said, I'm not the videographer. Shout out my boy. Gabe, I'm going to have you do this, bro. I'm going to have you
Shout out Gabe.
Shout out Gabe, bro. Like, it is so hard trying to do all of this by yourself, bro. And like he just said, like with the team, man, like usually... Well, with the studio that I would be at, like with my last interview with Pac, bro, we had like $1,000 light, bro, like right over the top. We had a diffuser in the back to give that blue setting. Like it's so hard, bro. And to bring it back to like you and DJing, like what kind of team would you have? Because ultimately you're the one that knows everthing about your setup.
So when it comes to the team, in reference to me, I would say KCSS.
Yeah.
We're a small nonprofit radio station. I got to give a big shout out to my boss, my former professor. His name is Dr. Greg Jaquay. He introduced me to radio, introduced me to finding my own voice. And then we have our audio engineer, our music director.
That's dope.
They helped me figure out what I could use here at the station. So, I got speakers behind me. I've used those speakers.
Okay.
I've used other equipment around here, but also just your support group, your friends, your family. When I first told my family that I wanted to be a DJ, they're not really as passionate about music as I am.
Yeah.
So they're like, what? Why? Like, why are you gonna be a DJ? But now they're always sending my videos out, sending my mixes to family and their friends and stuff.
Hell yeah.
And then my friends, they're always letting me DJ whenever I go over. Whenever we're just kicking back, doing whatever, I just be putting on my thing, and then I just be doing the mix right there. And they're always shouting me out, reposting my stuff. So it's always about your support system.
Yeah, 100%, bro. And luckily, I feel like for the first time, especially with me, like I feel like I've gotten so much support with what I'm doing right now with JCREATES. It's hella dope because you really do need that. Like at the end of the day, you could be grinding it out by yourself, but in no sports, it's like fuck. you know what I mean?
And honestly, bro, I want to give you your flowers right now because your channel, I know your channel is relatively new.
I just started it.
But you're over here trying to put platform for other people from our hometown, Los Banos. There's not a lot of creatives, I want to say, that come out of Los Banos.
Yeah.
So I want to give you your flowers for doing what you're doing, giving me a platform today. I just started my DJing journey like in August, so I haven't been doing this that long.
Yeah,
but
that's the whole thing of JCREATES. Even taking it back before I was doing any like media stuff like this, like I just never got any support in anything I did, bro. Like on God, like in sports and whatever it may be. Like I never really had like a friend group that was like, hey George, good for you, bro, you're rocking. Like that shit sucks, bro. You know what I mean? And for someone to want to do something and then everyone else just like shit on it, bro. It's like fuck, especially like rappers. Like let's even talk about rappers. Let's even talk about rappers, right? All right. That like it'd always be like a running joke, bro. Like anytime someone would want to be a rapper, like You're the SoundCloud rapper,
Yeah,
bro.
SoundCloud rappers, bro. That it became like a meme, honestly.
It did become a meme, bro, and it was hard because it's like, to us it's a joke, but to, like, for example, you have this passion for music. That person, maybe they may not be good, but they had a passion for it, bro. And it's like, I saw something that said, Tyler Creator said, he was like, bro, since when was it like stupid to try? Like, since when was it dumb to try anything you want? You know what I mean?
Shout out Tyler the Creator.
Shout out Tyler the Creator, bro. You know what I mean? And yeah, so bringing it back, like that's really what I want to make this thing, bro. Like, talking about cameras, talking about DJing, you know what I mean? Like, I just want to put people on, bro, because I feel like I have a lot of friends in San Jose and like in the Bay Area, and that environment, bro, is so much more like inclusive, and they're hyped and they're sharing, you know? And so yeah, bro, that's what I want to bring, that culture over.
Yeah,
LB.
yeah, and it's just, you know, LB is a small town. Everybody knows somebody, that person knows another person.
Exactly,
so
bro.
It might be hard to find that support from our hometown, but you know what I've realized is kind of just finding it within myself.
Yeah.
And honestly, online as well, because you know you could have an audience that isn't even relatively close to your hometown.
I don't, bro. I have like even for mine, bro. Like, like if I look at like my analytics, bro, like I got people all across the country, bro. Like, it's random.
And see that to any creatives, bro, just I feel the best form of expression is our creativity in anything that we do. So whether it's photography, videography, DJing, singing, rapping, dancing,
whatever,
art,
it might be.
anything.
Yeah.
That is our greatest form of expression as a person. So just really trusting yourself in the process, and it makes everything just flows the way it's supposed to.
Honestly, bro. And then like what you just said right now about like it's a smaller town, if anything, bro, I feel like that's even better, because like I don't know like the exact population, but it has to be like at least like 60-70K, because I like, if you look at the sign, it says like 55,000. That shit's from like 2010, right? So like I think that's even better, bro. Like if it takes me, it takes you, it takes somebody to just flip the culture, like, because it's so negative. There's so much negativity in LB, bro. You know what I mean?
100%.
So it's like it takes one person to just be like, hey, that's dope, that's dope, that's dope, and then it's just like a snowball effect. You know what I mean? Everyone's not like, oh, it's not stupid to want to do this. It's not,
bro. 100%. And when it comes to DJing, like me, my thing is R&B music. Like I DJ every type of genre, but
like Keith Sweat, you throw some Keith Sweat
R&B
in there,
music, that's like what I'm passionate about. Like I said earlier, I grew up with it.
Yeah.
And so now what I'm doing is I just started my YouTube channel, Wank_EEE.
We'll put that in the top.
Yeah, what I'm making on there is R&B playlist. So it's just me sitting down. I got my thing recording, and I'm just mixing R&B songs, transitioning.
Okay.
I posted my first one. It's only like 30 minutes long.
Okay.
But
are you recording yourself doing it, or it's just the audio?
No, I'm recording myself. It's a whole video production, bro.
Okay.
And like you just said, people might be hating on things at certain times. When I was growing up, bro, I used to not express that I was an R&B fan too much, because people would just be like, bro, you're soft. You listen to R&B. That's all you listen to.
Yeah, bro.
Like, that was a real thing. I used to go through that.
For
like,
sure. Because
high
like, there was
school
not
and
even a
everything.
lot, bro. Like, I feel like now, like, maybe we'll let like Giveon or like artists like that, they're bringing it back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And for me, now more than ever, I'm more comfortable to say that I listen to R&B like 80% of the time. The only time I maybe don't is when I'm at the gym, but even then sometimes I'll be slapping some R&B.
Rocking.
So yeah, what I'm doing with these playlists is just trying to make people connect to R&B music more.
Okay.
And the playlists also describe a feeling that you're going through. Like my first video is called When You're Reminiscing Again.
Oh.
And the playlist goes with that feeling. You know, when you're just sitting down, when you're driving, when it's a late night and you laying in bed by yourself and you start reminiscing again, put on my playlist and I guarantee you're going to feel something.
Yeah, you can get your feels.
That's why I'm making these playlists. That's why I'm so passionate about music.
Yeah, 100%. And like you said, like a lot of your friends are like giving you like a platform to like, oh, like DJ my party, do this, do that. Like, are you charging?
So when it comes to my friends, nah, I try to keep it, you know, real, because they're giving me that first party I did.
Yeah.
I wasn't even expecting no form of payment. I think our form of payment was, here, have some free drinks, and then I'm gonna get the vibes going. That's what it was, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm just grateful for any platform, for the platform you're giving me right now.
Hell yeah.
Where I'm able to express myself. So I don't charge for things like that.
Really?
Like, so.
Are you eventually gonna charge, or like?
Oh well, when it comes to actual events, like like I got things lined up for March and April. I got a car show coming up in April.
Sick.
That one we getting paid for that one. We getting paid for that one.
Hell yeah.
So like
that's dope.
But when it comes to just small parties or just my friends say, hey, I'm having a little kickback, come over, come mix.
Yeah.
Give me some drink, bro. It's all good.
Yeah, give me some drink. I like that. I like that. There's something I kind of want to ask too is like, do you see this long term? Is this like, you said it's a passion, right? Are you want to be like a professional DJ doing one day Coachella, one day type shit, or like maybe in the radio station, DJ Swank in the morning, like?
So that's a very good question. When it comes to long term, of course, we all have goals and aspirations, right? And I kind of, manifestation, I believe, is a real thing.
100%. 100%.
Last year, I wrote down when I first started DJing. Yeah. I wrote down I want to DJ like this many events by the end of the year. Okay. And it came true. So I don't want to say my this year's goals because I don't like speaking my goals out loud too much. Okay. But I do have some aspirations, of course, some dreams. I think we all should dream big, no matter how high the ceiling is. Yeah. Shoot for the stars, bro. Yeah. So, of course, one day I want to be DJing at these festivals, DJing for concerts, DJing for all these big artists. Okay. But right now I'm kind of just focused on doing what I'm most passionate about, and it's just connecting back to the music. Yeah. Like the gigs, the mixes, that comes along. I'm still in the learning process. I have not perfected this at all. But
that makes sense.
Yeah. Hey, the festivals and all that's on the way though. Well,
that's hella dope. I just want to connect with people. The same way you're doing it, I want to do it in my way of like learning. And something for me, I always tell people is like, I want to get paid to learn. But like college is not like, it's not me.
Hey,
like
college ain't for everybody, bro.
It's not, bro. And like one of my biggest like how would you say, like an idol is like Joe Rogan, right? Because he says it all the time. He's like, I'm stupid. Like he's like, I'm dumb. Like I don't know. And he wants to bring people in that are in their craft. And me, I love music, but I'm not no fucking DJ. Like they have me at Aux all the time on my parties, and I know what to get people like shaking, like going crazy. But like I don't know. So when I heard you had your DJ stuff, I'm like, bro, that's a dub. Like I want to learn about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, honestly, like you just said, that's how I got introduced into being that person to play music, bro. I remember high school, like sophomore year, junior year, going to parties, and I was always I would always hook my phone up to Aux because people just kind of knew, like, all right, he knows what he's doing on Aux.
Got the flavor.
I wasn't gonna be playing no random stuff. Like I was gonna keep the people want to hear what the people want to hear. Yeah, and that's what I still do to this day, bro. When I'm DJing a party, I make sure I play music that everybody knows that's gonna get the party jumping.
That's hyped, yeah.
I'm not gonna play something that like, man, I really like this song. Maybe other people will like this song. Yeah. That's not how it works. At least for me.
You're not trying to put people on at that very second.
At least for me, bro.
Yeah. So you're here now, right? You're here at the studio, right? At what was it again?
KCSS 91.9 FM.
Damn, that's a dope one. That's a dope one. So like you said, you're working here now like full time. You said, right?
It's not full time. I got 2 jobs, but
what's your other job?
It's just Big 5 in Los Banos, bro.
Oh, you still? Yeah. Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
The position here was more. It's honestly still a learning experience. Like I graduated fall 2022, and I'm still here learning all the audio stuff. Yeah. All the behind the scenes work, pretty much. That's gonna help me later. Yeah. To pursue my career in.
Is your professor the one that put you on? Is he's like still your mentor? Is that the guy that's still putting you on all the songs?
I honestly would say that he is my mentor. He is my boss now as well. I don't really. The relationship has never been like that though. Where I look at him as just like he's my boss. I gotta watch what I say around my boss. Nah, he keeps it real with me. He keeps it very transparent, as I do as well. And that's what I'm just grateful for. To be able to have somebody in my corner that I can ask questions to. Yeah. And that would be very open about the process. He's not a DJ or anything.
Of course, yeah. That's what I was gonna ask you because you said like he helps you and stuff like that. But I feel like he helps more like from like a radio standpoint, just right?
All the audio stuff,
just in general audio.
Like learning how to put this onto your computer, how to edit a podcast, just how to speak into a microphone clearly. That's what it really became too, because the class introduces you to how to actually talk on air. You don't want to talk all monotone or anything.
Like,
you got to add some enthusiasm to it. So that's what having a mentor like that has done for me.
That's hella dope. What I do, like, I'm just gaining more connections with people. I would want to get my own mentor, like someone to put me on to all of this podcasting, YouTube stuff, you know what I mean? Because it's hard doing all this by yourself, bro.
Oh,
like,
trust me, it is, bro. And honestly, me, like, I just started my YouTube channel. I'm at like, what, 20 subscribers or something. My first video, I think, is not even at 100 views. It's at like 90 or something like that.
You gotta start somewhere though, bro.
So even just connecting with someone like you, who, I mean, you haven't been doing YouTube like for years or anything.
No.
But, you know, we're both still relatively new, just making these connections. And then these connections lead to another person that knows what they're doing. So
100%, bro. And like, it's less lonely, bro. Like trying to figure it out yourself, because like YouTube has been my mentor, bro. Like this whole time, like with audio and doing this and that, and like shout out Gabe. Now I feel like even like on like a very, very smaller scale, like Gabe's like my little mentor on like, because he's helping me like think bigger. Think bigger, 100%. You know what I mean? Because for like, even to give like a little Easter egg about like the channel, like it was originally JV Vlogs, right? I don't know if you ever seen that I did that, but it was like JV Vlogs, right? And then I knew I needed to change it because that's not really like good. Like it's like a shitty name, honestly. And then I had a talk with Gabe, right? And I was telling him, I was like, oh, this is what I want to do, blah blah blah. He's like, you got to change the name, bro. Like, he's like, you got to think of a brand.
He kept it real with you.
Yeah, like and I feel like ultimately we need that, bro. Like we really need like someone to just like.
You need someone to be transparent with you, right?
Like reality check.
Because you know you have your friends, and I mean I love my friends, I love my support system, my family, but they ain't always gonna tell you 100%, bro. No. That video is not it, or this mix, you know, you're not doing what you could do. You're not reaching your full potential.
Has any of your family told you that?
My family, you see,
my family.
I love my family, but when it comes to like the music and stuff, I don't really go to them for how does this sound, because they're not familiar with the music, the sound. So I usually go to my friends, like, how does this sound? And you know, I have my brothers, not actually my brothers, just my close friends. You know, they always keep it real with me, saying, look, bro, like, I love what you're doing, but you could do it better like this. Okay. Just having those people around you, and honestly, I could still meet more people that'll keep it more transparent with me. Even like me and you. Like, like we just, before we started, we said, bro, this camera quality is not it. Like we agreed on that. So you could have had somebody sitting here like, nah, it looks good, bro.
Yeah, it looks fun to me. Like, I feel you, bro. I feel you. Do you want to branch out like to the Bay Area? Because I feel like even with this, hopefully, like maybe some of my Bay Area people like see this and like maybe like get in contact with you. Because I feel like over there, like it's really more. If you want to do something over there, like that's the place to be for music. Yeah. Some people like, but if you ask them, they're gonna say, oh no, it's LA. Like you got to go to LA. But for a small 50K town, San Jose is the place.
See, honestly, I don't know too many people from San Jose.
Really? Where are you from? Are you from here?
I'm from Los Banos.
Oh shit.
I've met a lot of people here on campus in Turlock that have provided me, you know, some other connections. Honestly, the next market that I'm kind of reaching out to is Sacramento. I go to Sacramento not that often, but pretty often. I got some of my closest friends that live out there, and I've already gotten contact with a few DJs that are from Sacramento. You know, they DJing events, they're DJing at bars, clubs every weekend and stuff.
Oh no shit. Have you went out there to like watch them mix or like?
Yeah, I never like met them in person, but we talked through Instagram and stuff. One of them might possibly get me on next month in March at a bar, so we'll see what's up with that. Stay tuned.
That's dope.
But that's kind of the next place I'm exploring, because I've been in contact with a couple DJs that are from there. Yeah. But I mean, I'm open to any place. Like you said, LB, there's not even the whole Central Valley. There's not much to branch out when it comes to DJing and music.
Like that's the beauty of social media. You know what I mean? Like you just said it yourself. Like you've never even met these people, yet you've connected with them, and some guys hopefully gonna like put you on with a spot at a place. You know what I mean? Like that's hella dope.
It is. And I mean, like I said, I've never really known that many people from San Jose, but shoot, it's always just, because I make TikToks, bro. I'm on the Instagram Reels and everything. Okay. Like I've never
doing like your mixing stuff?
Yeah. I posted TikToks of me mixing and stuff like that. So if somebody from San Jose, Sacramento, LA, anywhere wants to reach out, we can make something happen. And just like you know, like you said, you know a lot of people in San Jose, so they could help you in your journey as well.
Exactly, bro. And I feel like honestly, it's like one of those things like closed mouths don't get fed. You know what I mean? Because like there's some people where I'll like, they don't know me, but I know them through someone. You know what I mean? And then I'll be like, hey, I'm a big fan of your music, bro. This shit's dope as hell. And then I meet them and they're chill as fuck. Like it's just chill as fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've always also believed that, like you said, closed mouth don't get fed. Yeah. It's something I've kind of followed is you have to make them tell you no. So like with this guy that I've been getting contact to, you know, I slid in his DMs before. Yeah. I don't want to say slid in his DMs, but I DM'd him. Okay. I was like, look, bro, I'm a DJ. I'm an up and coming DJ. I see you DJing all these big events. Like, how could I get to this level? At first, he like responded to me, and then he never responded again. And then I swiped up on another one of his stories. I was like, look, we talked a few months ago. I'll send you a mix. Maybe we can make something happen. He listened to my mix, and then he finally was like, oh, you know what? I like this. Maybe we could get you on a show in March.
Oh, so, that's the guy from SAC?
From SAC.
Okay.
We're still it's still an arrangement. Nothing's confirmed yet. Yeah. But that's what it is, bro. Sometimes you got to make them tell you no when it comes to anything.
No, you really do, bro. Because I feel like, especially like with what I'm doing, like there's so many people that are not telling me no, but they're telling me like, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
And like,
bro.
Fuck.
That's the phrase right there. When someone says I'll let you know or I'll get back to you, they ain't gonna get back to you. Just accept it. Just accept it.
They're not. And then I don't want to be like that guy that's just like all like constantly hitting them up. You know what I mean? But then like it means a lot. Like if I'll reach out to them again and they'll be like, oh no, hey bro, I got you. I'm really busy right now, but don't worry. I didn't forget it.
Yeah, and that's what you got to understand. There, everybody lives their own lives, bro. Everybody has a lot going on, even mentally, financially, any situation. So you can't take things personal if somebody just rejects you. You know, it's a part of rejection.
That's just one more door, bro.
But the opportunities do flow up more often if you just put yourself out there, which is what I recommend doing. Like I said, make them tell you no. Reach out to this person that you know has a connection at this bar, and make them say, nah, we're not looking for DJs right now, but thanks for getting in contact. So.
I feel that because like, for example, like there was like the couple like small business owners that I was like, oh, like, hey, like, can I get you on a pod? Can I do this? And they're like, I'm hella busy right now, bro. Like, it's gonna be a no for me, dog. And I'm just like, all right, sick, bro.
On to the next one, huh?
Yeah.
Let me ask you something.
All right, let me know.
This is very cliche, right?
Okay.
Usually at, podcasts, people ask the question, what's next? Yeah. So I see you doing what you're doing right now, but what's next for JCREATES?
Damn, bro. Damn, you're putting me on the spot. Honestly, bro, you know how you said you have like your things of putting everything like for the year or whatever it may be. You know, I feel like something really with me, bro, it's hard because like I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. You know what I mean? And I'm really finding I'm really finding joy in this moment. You know what I mean? And just being like, who's next? Because something I've seen too is like, if you just submerge yourself in the material, bro, and you just keep grinding, you look back and then you're like, look at all this shit I've done. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't want to, like, of course, we're on the road to 200, right? We're on the road to 300, right? You know what I mean? But like, I just want to submerge myself in this, bro, and then just fall in love with it. You know what I mean? And really just like get to meet new people, bro. Like that's really what the point of this is, to learn type shit. You know what I mean?
And like we keep speaking about passion. I truly feel from somebody on the outside that you're passionate about what you're doing. Yeah. So that's why I wanted to ask you that. Like, what's next? And like you mentioned, what can you do now? You know, when it comes to thinking what's next or what can I do a month from now, 2 months from now. Yeah. I don't like thinking too far ahead. Instead of kind of like what's next, I kind of think about, okay, what can I do now? You know, I finished my first YouTube video. Okay. Now I'm working on my next one. Instead of thinking, okay, I got all these playlists lined up that I need to record. Just being present in the moment. Be where your own 2 feet are is where I like to think.
100%. You said that you had a whole bunch of other playlists lined up. So like you have playlists right now that you've made that you just haven't dropped or like?
Yes and no. So mainly in my notes, like on my phone is where I keep everything. My notes, I have playlist names that go along with the feeling, right? Okay. And that feeling has songs under them. So I have maybe like 10 playlists lined up in there. I haven't recorded them. I have the songs that I know I want to do it with and everything. Yeah. But that's what I mean. I haven't like tried recording them. I'm not, because trying to record 5 mixes simultaneously, bro, it's not gonna sound good at all. Like,
well, isn't that one of those things where it's like you start off one song and then like you mix it into another one?
Yeah. So like I finished my first video last week. I posted that.
Okay.
Now I'm on to my next playlist.
What's that one? What you working on with that one?
I don't have the name fully down yet, but it has to do with
what's the feeling?
Cruising while the sun sets. That's the feeling right there. So you're in your car, you're cruising while the sun is setting. It's an R&B playlist. I know for a fact there's some Daniel Caesar in there. I think there's some Giveon, there's some Destin Conrad. There's a lot of artists that are in there. Usually I pick between like 10 and 12 songs, so they're only like 30-35 minutes. Okay. But it's on the way, y'all. It's on the way.
I feel like as a DJ, you have to know hella different artists, right? Like you have to, like, are you constantly listening to music? How are you getting put on to new artists? Like, how does that?
So first I want to shout out like my friends, because I'm always asking my friends, send me some music, send me some songs that you like know are popping right now that maybe I don't hear. It's also social media, bro. You know, having TikTok, Instagram, you see what songs are popping right now. What songs are trending. When it comes to the R&B side, like making my playlist, I usually keep that more personal. I go out of my way to discover new artists, discover new music. I'm always on Spotify, on YouTube. Just discovering new sound. So with these playlists, it's strictly R&B. So yeah, bro.
With the playlist, so like, and you're saying you're doing the mixes, like, is it like a continuous one track, or is it like,
So it's not just like, it sounds kind of basic, right? So I'm not just sitting there, just playing, clicking next. Okay. I'm transitioning the songs to where they sound good together. Got it. You know, messing with the highs, the lows, doing a little bit of scratching here and there. So the playlists are meant to just, like the video, it's a 29-minute video. You just put it on, you'll see me doing the thing, and just let the music play. That's what it is. It's not me, like I'm not in a party environment. Like literally that first one I recorded here on campus. With like the window in the background, so it's like nice chill vibes. That's what it is, bro. It's just meant to be put on, just listen to, relax to, while you cooking, while you cleaning. Anything. Maybe you want to use it to fall asleep. I mean, it's R&B. A lot of people do that. I do that myself.
So. I like that. Are you gonna eventually branch out to different genres, or maybe, or it's like you're sticking to your niche, like R&B's me?
Right now I'm sticking to it. Maybe eventually I'll put out like a hip hop, you know, a trap kind of mix that could be meant for like a working out or partying or something. But right now I'm mainly focused on R&B. I'm also very much into Afro beats.
What's that?
Afro beats. It's basically like African R&B / hip hop.
Oh really?
Like some of my favorite artists, Wizkid, Burna Boy, Thames. Those are like the most popular ones.
Okay.
Maybe I'll do a mix with them, because I really enjoy that music. So
like in terms of like music, bro, I don't really like, I'm a music head, but with the music that I like, I'm into indie. I love indie. I like indie music. Like I used to be with this girl, right? And she put me no, I swear to God, hold on, no. So I used to date this girl, right? And she put me onto this music, and like for example, like if in like a relationship, I'd be like, all right, what do you listen to? Like I give them aux, right? And then she put on this music, and I'd be like, what the fuck is this?
You're like, what am I listening to,
bro? Because like a lot of it's like, I used to call it mall music, right?
Oh, okay, I get what's the vibe.
Like, you know, like you walk in a PacSun and it's just like,
so like, that's what you be slapping though? Not, bro.
No, like,
look, I listen to every genre. Obviously, R&B is what I listen to the most.
Yeah.
But bro, I listen to indie rock, I listen to some EDM. I be listening to pop music. I didn't listen to that new Taylor Swift album, but
I don't listen to
I be listening, like I be slapping some Justin Bieber a lot.
No, but Justin Bieber, hey, OG Justin Bieber, he had some R&B in there.
Bro, like JB, he's real.
He had some in there, bro.
But nah, I appreciate the fact, because even being from LB, we kind of talked about this earlier. You know, if you told somebody you listen to indie music back when you were like a freshman in high school, sophomore in high school, they'd be like, bro, like, what do you, what?
Honestly, bro. And like, even to like finish that little story off, bro, like, for example, I don't listen to rap at all unless I'm at a party, and because I know people like it, you know what I mean? But like, I felt like you said, music makes you feel something. Everyone was listening to like SOB, like type shit, right?
I know, bro.
And I always felt like I'm like some Black Air Force energy type shit. Like, bro, I'd be walking around and I'd just be like, always mad. Like,
nah, I get you, bro.
I don't know if you know.
So I mean, like SOB, that's like a timestamp in my brain. That was like my senior year when everybody was playing that NLB.
Every lane changing and all those.
And of course, like when you would be with your boys, you know, riding around town, that's what they would be playing. On God. Or at a party or something.
I know, and like people like when I would ride around with, like, I used to have this friend group, and I used to like ride around with my music. Now, George, what the fuck is this? Like I would play my indie music, and they'd be like, George, what the fuck? You know what I mean? But like, I don't know. I love, like, for me, like, even talking about music, I love sad music. Like, I don't even have to listen. I'm not even sad to listen to sad music. I'm happy when I'm listening to sad music.
Nah, see, I get that, and that's kind of the same thing as listening to R&B. People would say, bro, like, you're soft. Why you listening to R&B all day? But bro, it's just, it makes you feel something. That's why I connect with it so much. Like,
exactly, bro. Like, I don't know if, like, how do you slap Giveon heavy or not?
He's definitely in my rotation.
Like, for like right now, a song that like I've been listening to for a minute and I just have on repeat is December 11th.
December 11th, off Give or Take.
Have you heard that one?
Yeah.
Bro, even though it's like 2 minutes long or like a minute and a half, that song
just hit. It makes you feel something.
It does, and like that's something so dope that it's like artists do. Like, they just make you feel like I can know exactly what this fool's talking about.
Exactly, like, and that's why music is so beautiful, bro. Because we connect to it in different ways. The way you connect to that song might not be how the next person does. Maybe they like that song because it reminds them of their ex, or maybe
or whatever.
Or maybe this person likes the song because it reminds them of this moment in time when they were with their dad or their brother or their sister, whatever.
Facts.
But that's why music, it brings us together. There's a song, an R&B song made for whatever situation you're going through, bro. I promise.
Dead ass, bro. Dead ass. But yeah, man, I really appreciate you you having me here in this studio, bro. Letting me use these mics. Everyone's gonna see. This is what honestly we're gonna be shooting for, these type of mics and all this stuff like that. But I really appreciate you.
Hey, bro, it's nothing but love. And shout out to KCSS 91.9 FM, the studio here that gives me access to even have somebody like you who's just trying to put people on, spread your platform, spread the love. Hey, this is always an open invitation here, brother.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. And one more time, where can everyone find you on Instagram?
So, YouTube. My app for YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, SoundCloud is swank_EEE. That's the letter E 3 times. I know it's kind of weird. So swank_EEE. That's my DJ name, and that's my alias. So
sick, D. All right, with that, bro, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care,
y'all.
Bro.
Take care.